Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender with Season 3, Episode 13. Very excited about this one. Really liked last episode, obviously, now going forward. Zuko is Aang's firebending teacher. I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm sure it's going to start off a little rocky, but I'm sure by the end of the show, obviously going into the big finale that we have coming up, I'm sure things are going to work out. But I'm curious to see how the relationship grows, not only as a teacher and apprentice kind of thing, but, you know, as a friendship as well, because that's the one thing I've been really looking forward to is Zuko becoming friends with them, because Zuko has become one of my favorite characters in this show. His character arc is just nothing short of perfection. Seeing the character go back and forth has been frustrating, but also just so cool at the same time. And I'm so happy with where he's at now. I'm very excited to see what they do with his character and obviously with all the other characters. But obviously Aang's going to be instrumental in taking down the Fire Lord as well. But I also think Zuko is going to be there to help him as well. So very excited about this episode. Before we get started though, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing full-length versions of this reaction or any other reaction that I have on the channel, as well as early access to said reactions, you'll find them right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you guys could check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm super excited. So let's go.
Firebending in and of itself is not something to fear. But if you don't respect it, it'll chew you up and spit you out like an angry Komodo rhino.
Like a fart in the wind.
Perhaps a demonstration?
You might want to take a couple steps back. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Why is this happening?
What?
That one kind of felt hot.
Don't patronize me. You know what it's supposed to look like.
Mind if I watch you two jerks do your jerk bending?
Get out of here!
Jerk bending. Still got it.
No, you don't. Such an instigator.
Well, it's not lost. It's just weaker for some reason.
Maybe your firebending comes from rage, and you just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
Yeah.
I don't want to rely on hate and anger anymore. There has to be another way.
Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending is.
So, is it jumping into a volcano?
Sure.
One day when I was little, I ran away and hid in a cave. That's where I met them. For them, the original Earthbenders, it wasn't just about fighting. It was their way of interacting with the world.
I learned from the monks, but the original airbenders were the sky bison.
The original firebenders were the dragons, and they're extinct.
What do you mean? Roku had a dragon.
I was gonna say, we might see a dragon.
The first people to learn from the dragons were the ancient sun warriors. Their civilization wasn't too far from where we are now. Either I find a new way to firebend, or the Avatar has to find a new teacher.
Which isn't looking likely.
We've been riding for hours. I don't know why, but I thought this thing would be a lot faster.
Typically, we start out our missions with a more upbeat attitude.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, he's so not used to this.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Hopefully, we'll learn something about firebending, too. The past can be a great teacher.
Wow! That was pretty sweet, but super scary.
People don't make traps unless they've got something worth protecting.
God, I love seeing them work together.
I thought the dragons were friends with the sun warriors.
Well, they had a funny way of showing it.
Zuko, something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years. Something you're not telling me.
My great-grandfather Sozin happened. The last great dragon was conquered long before I was born. By my uncle.
Damn, Iroh. Come on, bro.
It's a celestial calendar. Just like the fire sages have in their temples. Come on.
You know, Zuko, I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
They're becoming friends.
Relax. They're just statues.
Pretty creepy statues.
It says this is something called the Dancing Dragon.
Oh, it's the moves.
Zuko, get over here! I want you to dance with me.
What?
These aren't dance moves. These statues are giving us a lesson.
This better teach us some really good firebending.
Well, don't touch it.
Why not?
Have you ever seen Indiana Jones?
It feels almost alive.
What in the what?
I can't pull free. It's like some kind of glue.
That glue is alive. Huh.
I can't move.
Oh, that is terrifying.
At least we have air. Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
Dude, I'd be freaking out.
Help!
Who are you yelling to? Nobody's lived here for centuries.
Who's down there?
Who is that? And what are those?
We came here to find the ancient origin of all firebending. I know my people have distorted the ways of firebending to be fueled by anger and rage. But now I want to learn the true way. The original way.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
If you wish to learn the ways of the sun, you must learn them from the masters Ran and Shaw. They'll read your hearts, your souls, and your ancestry.
Well, Zuko, you're screwed.
You must bring them a piece of the eternal flame. You will take your flames up there. The cave of the masters is beneath that rock.
This is so interesting because, you know, I was expecting Aang to be learning this, but Zuko as well. And I was expecting Zuko to be a part of the whole fight against Ozai, but I wasn't expecting him to learn along the way as well.
You can do it. I know you can. You're a talented kid.
As well as grow as a person.
Facing the judgment of the firebending masters will be very dangerous for you.
But once they find out I'm the Avatar,
Have you forgotten that you vanished, allowing the Fire Nation to wreak havoc on the world?
Yeah, you did do that.
what if they judge us and attack us?
Well, we're the Fire Prince and the Avatar. I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
Chanters!
What? I love the use of the credit music as the ritualistic music. Are these like people or spirits or what?
Zuko, my fire went out.
What do you want me to do?
Give me some of yours.
No, we gotta make your own. Great job, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so they're dragons. I wasn't expecting that. Holy shit.
Still think we can take them?
Shh. I never said that.
I think we're supposed to do the dragon dance with them.
What?
Let's just try it.
Fine.
Ah, I see. Awesome. The show is constructed so well. It's so good. Whoa.
I understand.
So there are 2 dragons left that we know of. Could come in handy later?
I can't believe there are still living dragons. My uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
Iroh was the last outsider to face the masters. They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
Cool.
But now I know what it really is. It's energy and life.
Hunting you was my drive. It was my purpose. So when I joined you, I lost sight of my inner fire.
Dude, I love this show. It's so... You know, I said at the beginning of the video I wasn't expecting their student-teacher relationship to get off to the best of starts, but I wasn't expecting them to go on this whole journey this episode to rediscover Zuko's firebending abilities and what his motives were towards his firebending, and then discovering the true meaning of firebending. I thought that's awesome. And obviously along the way we're seeing them become better friends. Towards the end of this episode, we see them accept Zuko a little bit more than they did last episode. Katara's being really, really aggressive towards Zuko. I get it. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't think they can afford the amount of hostility that she is treating him with right now, and just all the tension that she is bringing with Zuko being with them now. I just don't think it's good for the group. But I completely understand where she's coming from, and her anger is pretty justified. But I liked getting a little glimpse of like Toph's backstory and us understanding more about the meaning of each bending. Obviously, earthbending comes from the badger moles. Where does waterbending come from? Did they say that in this episode? Am I just an idiot? If they said it before, am I just a double idiot? Yeah, but earthbending comes from the badger moles, airbending comes from the bisons, and firebending comes from originates from the dragons, which I thought was really, really cool to see. And it's cool to see that there are two left, and Iroh lied about killing the last one in order to protect them. That seems a lot more like Iroh than Iroh killing the dragon. But these last couple of episodes ever since the invasion have just been fantastic, just because we're getting to explore these characters spiritually a little bit, getting to know where they're coming from. We're getting to explore this world a little bit more spiritually as well. We're getting meaning behind so much, and it's just helping so much with my enjoyment and love for this show. And the best part about all of this is we're seeing all of our characters, especially Zuko and Aang in this particular instance, become stronger, but they're becoming stronger together as well, which I love. But man, I loved this episode, and this show is just, it's so good. It's my favorite show. So let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing full-length versions of this reaction or any other reaction that I have up on the channel, as well as early access to said reactions, you'll find them right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you guys could check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one.